Alright, welcome to part 3 on the 2002 Yamaha Raptor 660. Last video, we got this thing reassembled, new timing chain, new valves lapped, and got everything put together, and it actually started up for the first time last video. This video, we're going to be taking it for the first ride, but before we do that, we need to change out the oil. I think the oil has been in here for a while. It's got this oil filter on it that looks like it matches all the other parts on it, these like flames. So I don't know if that was original with it or if they added that on after. I'm guessing the oil's very black. We changed out the coolant already, so we're already done with that. But we got some fresh oil, 10W40. This thing takes 2.4 quarts of it, so we'll add in 2.4 quarts. You add it into the oil tank right here, and then you start it up, add a little bit more, start it up, and then eventually you'll get 2.4 quarts in there. We gotta drain it first from, I believe there's a bolt down here. It's probably on the side over here. There's the oil bolt right there. So we gotta drain that, and we've gotta drain the oil tank. We've got a new filter for it, PH6017A. Supposedly this is the right size, so we'll see if that guy fits on there. And then some 10W40 ATV Lucas oil. We'll try that out today. So let's get going with that and get the oil changed. Oil's pretty black coming out of there. It's a good thing we're changing it, as you can see. Let that drain out, then we gotta do the oil tank as well. Alright, gonna try to get this oil filter off of here. No metal shavings so far, so that's good. We'll see if the new filter fits on there. It doesn't look like it's going to. Oh yeah, that should work. That should work fine. Alright, there's one quart. Next quart going in. Alright, I don't know how much that oil canister holds, so we're going to start up the machine, let it run for a bit, and then add the next quart. Alright, let's see if she starts up today. It's still leaking oil out of that hose right there. I think it might be stripped out right there. That is a bummer. Leaking oil bad from right there. What do I do now? Yeah, that oil line is just leaking bad. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's get the gas tank hooked up here. Alright, we got the gas tank on. Let's try starting it up again. Hopefully it doesn't leak oil now. Over there I tightened it up. It is stripped out a little bit, but I tried to add some tape to it, so hopefully it grabs a little bit better. It's stripped out about this much, and the threads are like that long, so hopefully it'll be good. Otherwise I'll have to order up a custom banjo bolt for it that's a little bit longer in threads. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully it doesn't leak any oil. Alright, it's still leaking out of there. Oh man, I don't know what to do now. Not good. Alright, day 2 on trying to fix this thing. Finally got the bolt tightened up enough on the oil line so that it does not leak. So hopefully that holds up. We got the plastics back on, the seat back on. Everything was wiped down, and got fresh gas in it, so we're all ready to take it for the first ride. I did just pick up a new battery for it, so let's get that thing installed. I'm letting it charge up a little bit before the first ride here, but hopefully I got the right one. It's charging up over here. I think the battery was $59, so here it is charging up. We'll get that installed next, and then we'll load her up on the trailer and take the first test drive. I have no idea if this thing moves. I have no idea if second gear is bad in it, because 2002 is known to have second gear problems, so hopefully it doesn't have second gear problems, and we're tearing it all back down and redoing everything anyway, so hopefully that's not the case. We're going to get the battery in and then see if this thing moves first. We also got the rest of the oil in the tank, and let's just quick check it here for you guys. So you know I actually put 2.4 quarts in. You can see it's up at the full mark. Perfect. So that's perfect in there. And then the oil filter is working out pretty good. These were pretty cheap. I think they're like $6. Alright, battery's all installed, looking good. I had to switch the box over to here instead of in the front because this cable wouldn't fit the negative over here. But it's all good, good enough. It is missing the little clamp down for the battery, but we should be fine with a seat over it, I would think. Guess we'll see here. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see if it starts up here with the new battery. Hopefully it does. Alright, starts right up, and as you can see, no oil leaking anywhere. So far so good. We're going to now test her out, make sure she goes into first gear at least before we trailer it all the way to my parents. So we'll take a little test drive right in the driveway right here, see if she moves. Pipe's just burning off the WD-40 I had on it. I was trying to get some of that rust off the pipe. But she moves in first gear, so that's good. That is really good. Coolant's all topped off. Everything should be working. We're gonna see if the cooling fan turns on today. We're gonna see if the timing chain holds up, because that was just replaced. So lots of testing out to do. I'm not sure if the back brake works. Let me just quick try that. Oh yeah, the back brake works. And then the front brake I know works for sure. So we're good there. I'm trying to think of anything else we need to check. We probably could grease up the fittings. Get those all greased up before we take it for the first ride. We've got one right here, there, there, and there, and two up here. Let's get those greased up. Alright, all loaded up, ready to go. Not leaking any oil yet. No coolant leaks. Everything looks good. Everything's working properly so far. So we'll see when we go hard on it. Alright, we made it out here. Let's get this thing warmed up. See how she goes. Alright, run pretty good. No issues yet. So far, so good. Alright, let's take her for a little GoPro ride. A little top speed run. See how she runs. And then go from there. For some reason it's going, you can click into reverse if you go too low. So, I don't know what's going on with that. I'm trying to think if maybe this switch is broken right here. Kind of weird. It's like the cable stuck or something. It's always wanting to go in reverse if you click all the way down. We'll see what's going on with that. Alright, let's go get the GoPro on and take her for a ride. Here we go. First ride on the 2002 Yamaha Raptor 660. Hopefully the oil line holds up and we don't have any issues. So far we're doing pretty good. Nothing's leaking or anywhere. No gas leak here or here. So far we're doing pretty good. Other than that, we should be fine. Something happened here. Shooting out like lava right here. Something was hitting my leg. I bet you that oil came off. Oh crap. It's leaking oil bad. Oh, that's not good. Just pouring out of there again. Where is that coming from? Is that the same spot? Dang. I was hitting my leg right here. It was like really, really hot. So the pressure must have been too much and it blew. Oh, that sucks. Well, at least we know it goes through all the gears. Oh man. Where is that thing coming from? I wonder if it's coming from the same spot. Because it looks like it's up here too. Huh. Everything's locked down tight. I guess we'll start her up and see what happens. We're gonna have to, I think, get a new case cover for it. So this whole cover will have to come off and we'll have to re-tap that, or like I said, get a new cover for it. And I looked them up, they're about $100, $120 with shipping. But we'll see. Well, good thing it was hitting my leg, otherwise I wouldn't have known it was leaking until we stopped like way down there. So I guess that's good that we stopped when we did. Alright, just got back from the first ride. As you guys know, we had to end it early because oil was spraying out and hitting my leg. You can see all the remnants of it right here. So I was shooting back pretty far. It was really hot too. So it's coming from somewhere. I think it's going to be the same spot it was before, right where that oil line is right there. So I'm going to wipe this down. We're going to try to start the engine up again and see where that pours out. It's one of these fittings, I know. And it's obviously not coolant because it's oily. So we'll see where that's shooting out. Alright, let's see what happens. see it's leaking pretty good out of there. That's not good. So it's right where that fitting is. So same spot as before, which is good because that's not that big of a deal. But it also kind of sucks because we drove all the way out here and we want to ride it. But it looks like we'll have to look on eBay for a cover for a 2002 and see if we can find one here. But yeah, otherwise, both brakes were working. We got up to speed, no problem. Tons of power. You can wheelie this thing. So it was good that we actually got to test it out and ride it. Second gear was good. No problems in second gear at all. And yes, it was really good. It just goes in reverse, so you can see it's got the neutral light on right now, like that. But you can click it down, I think, unless I fixed it. I might have fixed it. Yeah, see, it goes in reverse like that, and then back up, and it goes in neutral. So I don't know if the cable's too tight or something. It doesn't feel like it, but I don't think it should be able to go in reverse like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems a little weird that it just goes in reverse without pulling on the cable. So that might be an issue, but that's not that big of a deal. But yeah, everything else is tight. You can see all the gasket makers holding up on the cam cover. No gaskets are leaking over here. So everything's really tight except for that one spot. Sounds really good too. Idles perfectly with those China carbs on there. So those are working great. Starts right up. So really no other issues besides that one oil leak. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there's a 2002 Yamaha Raptor 660 clutch cover up for $145 plus free shipping. So that's not too bad. And then the gasket kit for it's about $20. There's a $10 one. So yeah, about 20 bucks, 25 bucks for the gasket for this side, and then like 140 bucks for the cover. So another 160 bucks into it. And at that point, I may as well get the light for it right here. See, it's missing the front light. So I may as well get the front light for it right there, and then the cover that goes on the radiator. I'm trying to think of what else it needs. Probably the pipe guard for it right there, the heat shield. And then what else? It's got a really nice pipe on it. FMF titanium 4. We'll look up how much that costs, but that's a really nice pipe. I think it's a full exhaust system for it. Trying to think of what else we need for it. I looked up this cover right here. You can see this cover right here is cracked. This cover goes for $140. So it must be a common occurrence where that cracks right there, because people have that jacked up in price a lot. But I might look on Facebook for that and see if we can find a part for that. But otherwise, everything else works on it. I do want to see if the lights work. So let's just see if the headlight turns on. Oh yeah. So the headlight does work. We didn't even have to turn it on. So that's good. So really we just need the other headlight over here. It does have the plug-in too for it. So if we can find that on Facebook as well, that would be great. So yeah, I guess next video we'll put all the new parts on it and take it for a proper ride, because that ride really wasn't too long. And then rip on it hard and make sure everything is perfect. Sorry we couldn't go for a longer ride today, but things happen and that's why you have to test it out. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And until next time, we are out.